Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, Season 4, Episode 2. I recorded 90 Day Fiance, and then I was watching it today, right? And I'm watching it, and it's like 3 hours. And I looked at that, and I said, excuse me? You said 3 hours. And I got this overwhelming sense of just anger. Because I was like, 3 hours is a movie, okay? 3 hours is a fucking... How long is I don't even like superhero movies all like that. How long is Endgame Avengers? I think 4 hours or 3 hours. I'm like, hell no. We not gonna do this. No. But then I found out that they were showing What Now, which is making me angry because What Now seems like a better show to review than Happily Ever After. I do want to say to y'all that I will watch both of those episodes and come to you with a review, although that may be a lot. Jonathan and Fernanda, Tariq and Hazel, Annie and David, and Mr. Penguin is just like some weird looking man that I've never seen before, and I really want to review it, but I don't know if I can allow myself 3 hours every Saturday. Every Sunday, and also I want to let you know that I do have some more earrings. I know I've been talking for a minute, but I have some more earrings that I made. I made this pair of earrings. They're very clanky. I also have these pair of earrings. I have these pair of earrings that I don't know why I made, because these really aren't my cup of tea. And I try to make earrings that are my cup of tea, but that wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, so also, I'm graduating, but I'm not walking the stage or anything, so from least important to, are they important? Ashley and Jay, look, the whole scene was fucking dumb. Only thing is, I spent more money today because I really wanted some Chinese food after I seen Jay make that damn Chinese food for Ashley. And also, are the barbers in the barber shop, are they real people or are they actors? Because it just seemed also staged to me. Am I losing my luster for 90 Day Fiance? Because it seems so staged to me. Like, the conversation that he had in the barbershop was staged to me. It seems staged. And I don't care no more. So, that was they scenes. It was, Ashley is like, I don't want to do the, what is it called? The adjustment of status, because then she would be responsible for 10 years and she don't want to do it, but he wanted to do it, but she don't want to do it, but he wanted to do it, but she don't think that she can do it. So that's it. Look, let me tell you something. If y'all came here for Ashley and Jay, and another thing, you do realize, I want you to put this video down for a second, and I want you to look at my thumbnail and tell me who in the hell is missing off of that thumbnail. And that's how I feel about these motherfuckers, okay? Moving right along. Let's talk about Nicole and Azan. But why am I talking about Azan? Because Azan's not here. Let's talk about Nicole and her damn daughter. Nicole calls May's father and tells him that we need to take a vacation. And we need to go to a country where you don't need a visa to get in. So let's go to Grenada. And it's crazy because something is going on with Azan, okay? Because if we think about it, his visa was denied to come here. His K-1 visa was denied to come here. Then, when they tried to go to South Korea, he was denied entry, even though you don't even need a visa to go over there. All I'm saying is, that nigga ducking and dodging some important questions. They want to go on a vacation because she miss him, so she want to go see him. And, so she needs a job so she can start planning for the trip. And Azan doesn't have a job. He just hangs out with his homies. So she goes to the temp agency. Don't bring a damn resume. Looking a hot ass mess in that damn dress. Don't have no experience. And I ain't got no experience working in clerical, but I want to work in clerical. But I done been working since 17. Homegirl said she worked in a... Take your ass back to Starbucks then. She done worked in a damn coffee shop. She got retail experience. She's familiar with Microsoft Word. And I said, how are you stuttering over the fact that you're familiar with Microsoft Word? But anyway, she need a damn job. And the lady is like, I don't know how your ass gonna get a job. So that's the end of their damn story. Cause I don't care. If y'all came here for Nicole and Azan, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to help y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Elizabeth and Andrei. They are going to find out the sex of the baby. They find out that the baby is a girl. It's a fetus. It's healthy and happy. The fetus isn't happy. They're happy that the fetus is healthy. He wishes that his family was there to share this moment, but that was very, what's the word? Hypocritical to me, because he didn't want her family to be there. Even though I know her family get on your damn nerves, but how you gonna want your family to be here and my family not gonna be here? I was like, okay, chill out. So, he said since it's a girl, they have to be overprotective and have a lot of rules and, you know, all of the sexist things that you say about raising a girl. And then they have a gender reveal party, because a gender reveal party is not a baby shower. It's where you can get more gifts. They're having a gender reveal party, and Andrei is not in the mood to see her family because of, you know, their conventions because of their, what's the word I'm looking for? Their reservation. Because of their reservations, and, you know, because he ain't got no damn job. Now, I don't know, is it why he doesn't have a job? Or why he doesn't have steady work? See, there's a difference. Does he not have a job, or does he not have steady work where he's working in a temp agency, blah, blah, blah. But they do the gender reveal. They find out it's a girl. Her family is corny as hell. One of the sisters, who I thought was the mother, was really shocked because she wasn't invited to the gender reveal. To the ultrasound to find out the sex of the baby. Then Andrei pulls Elizabeth's father aside, I think his name is Chuck, and says, yo, Chuck, I'm cool with everything you've been doing for us, but, you know, I'm going to take it from here. I got it. And I'm very confused, because are you still going to live in his house rent free, or are you going to pay rent? And if so, when did you get a job? So these are things that I'm a little bit concerned about when he said, I'm going to take it from here. How? You don't have no damn money. So how you going to take it from here? But anyway, that's the end of their story, okay? Paola and Russ, they are headed back to Oklahoma because, you know, his mama wants to plan a birth control, a baby shower. His mother wants to plan a baby shower for them. She's not really excited to go back, and she's skeptical because she hasn't talked to his family, and he says that she's over exaggerating because she was showing off her curves, and that's why, you know, the family was so distant with her, because this is a conservative household and blah 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 blah, and basically just stick your chin up and go on with it. I don't know, y'all. I don't really care. I don't really care about these couples. I don't care about Paola and Russ. Paola is a pretty lady, but when she is in that confessional with that bang right there, Paola is less prettier than how she looks when they are just like filming, if that makes sense. She says that she doesn't know how to feel about the baby shower. He says it'll only be awkward if you make it awkward. So they drop off their dog, then they fly to Oklahoma. She's feeling anxious. She doesn't know what to expect seeing his family. Russ says that he doesn't want any bad blood. And he finally tells her that he's not going to stay for the baby shower, that the baby shower is woman's work. And he doesn't know how long he'll be gone, but he's going to go hang out with some friends. And also, he has another secret that he has yet to tell her, that he has a job opportunity in Oklahoma, and he wants her to get acclimated so maybe they can move to Oklahoma and have more money and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if this is for a storyline or I don't know if this is true. Ooh, motherfucker. Paola does want to become friendly with Russ's family because she wants her children or her child to be a part of Russ's family's life, and she wants to focus on good memories and she wants to focus on good memories and make good memories because she has a lot of bad memories. And Russ tells her not to focus on the awkwardness and just go with the flow and blah, blah, blah. And that's the end of their story. At this time, I didn't know until the end that it was not a 3-hour show. So I was just like, how in the hell are y'all gonna make this 3 hours? What is so important about any of this stuff where you can make this a 3-hour show? And that's a movie. I don't even think Get Out or Us was 3 hours long. Like, what the fuck? I would have watched fucking 3 hours of Us. Larissa and Colty. So she goes in the car and she tells the producer, she tells the producer that Colty is being manipulated by his mother, and since she's found out about what Colty actually said to the police, she wants to tread lightly because she knows that if she says something, then, you know, Colty and Debbie can make her life a living hell, and she doesn't want to say anything wrong to them because she doesn't have the benefit of the doubt anymore in the eyes of the law. And if one of them were to call the police on her, she will be the aggressor. She will be the aggressor. I can't think of the other word. She gonna be a damn criminal. Okay, and she ain't trying to be no damn criminal. Meanwhile, Debbie is inside telling Colty that none of this is his fault. Colty says, I do feel bad about calling the police. And she said, well, you know, her actions made you call the police. And I just got so mad when she said that she threw the ring down the toilet. And it's just like, how dare you? And then Larissa comes back in and Debbie is like, listen, you should get a new ring, because I guess that they thought that's why she went outside, because she was angry that Debbie told her that she didn't deserve a new ring because she married to Debbie somehow. I'm not sure about that. He thinks he's betting, and he is in Las Vegas. He's betting that her frustration is because of the trial, and it is a constant feel of dread in the household, and he needs to diffuse the situation. So in the next scene, we don't see him diffuse the situation. We see him taking his special lady out on a date. Him and his girl are going out on a date. They're going to a Mexican restaurant, and him and his girl are shaped the same. When I tell you Debbie and Colty have the same shape, it makes me so angry. And I understand there is nothing wrong with being a big man. There's nothing wrong with having some meat on your bones. But if you shaped like Colty, Colty says that he misses spending time with his mother, and his mother is his best friend, and he enjoys her time, which is nothing wrong with your mother being your best friend and you know, want to spend time with her. It's just y'all live together. So you live together, so you want to see her then. Y'all live together, she cook you dinner, y'all drive home together, y'all see each other all the time. So I'm just trying to figure out what. Anyway, So they're talking. They get some margaritas. Debbie misses her time with Colty, and Colty and Debbie haven't been able to spend time together since the dark times, aka when Larissa came. And I'm like, but your son is the one who brought Larissa over here. Your son was so in love with Larissa. So in love with Larissa. But now Larissa's this horrible person. And your baby boy is just... This is why men are so fucked up. Because women won't let go. Cut the damn cord. Stop breastfeeding this fucking nigga. He's 50. Debbie says that Colty used to tell her everything, and now Colty has changed since meeting Larissa. Debbie feels that it was disrespectful to flush the ring down the toilet, and that Larissa is out of control, and that Colty needs to hide his ring from Larissa because Larissa may throw his ring down the toilet, flush his ring down the toilet as well. Debbie says that, 1 minute they try to be friends, 1 minute they are friends, and then, it just all blows up, and, it's a roller coaster ride, and she's tired of being on it, and she's too old for this shit. And Colty is worried about his mother, and he feels extremely bad for putting his mother in this situation, and he doesn't want it to get to a point where his mother moves out because he doesn't want her to be alone in the world, which if we were just going on that alone, I'd understand Colty completely. But Colty, you and your mother have a very weird relationship, so I'm gonna have to throw a flag on the play. Okay? He hopes that everything can work out and he doesn't have to tell Larissa to get out, I guess, of his house or of the country. I'm not sure what he was talking about. We then see, I think it may have been the day of Larissa's... No, it's not the day of Larissa's trial. We see Larissa, she's at home. Larissa thinks that Debbie and Colty is conspiring against her. And she's still dealing with the fact that Colty lied to her about what he told the police. Colty goes out on the veranda, the balcony, the porch, the patio, whatever. He goes out there and he talks to Larissa, and he says that they haven't spoken since Larissa and Debbie got into that argument. So she asks him, why did he lie? He says that he's sorry, but it's just action and reaction, darling. That's what he said. He said, darling. And at that moment, I probably would have got arrested again because what? He says that he regrets calling the police. He says this in his confessional, that he regrets calling the police and that she kept saying over and over, Colty, Colty. And he repeated, he said she kept saying Colty, Colty, and crying, and it was very heartbreaking. And at that moment, I looked at Colt's face and I was like, either this is something that they've told you to say, or this is something that you said. But I can see the laughter being hidden by your eyes, if that makes sense. Like if somebody like, oh no, they was being mean to me, and it's like I'm not gonna laugh. Like I felt like this is a crock of shit. That's what I feel like. I feel like, I don't know, because I'm Team Larissa. I don't care. So, I'm Team Larissa. So, I'm just like, it just seemed like Colty is full of shitty. Okay. Larissa says that Colty is her sponsor, and what is she supposed to do? You want her to strip. If you want this sexy woman who, wear nice clothes, wear perfume, look cute, you supposed to provide that for me, and you supposed to be my damn sponsor, and you're not acting as my sponsor. And Colty says, I don't understand what you mean. I want to have a normal conversation with you, but you're just venting. Which, if you can't vent to your husband, who the fuck can you vent to? If you can't go to Bella Noches, then where the hell can you go? Larissa said, I'm motherfucking tired. And she gets up and she walks away. And Colty says, well, maybe it's not the trial that's bothering her. Maybe it's me. Yes, Colty, it's you and your double D breast. Anyway, so today is Larissa's trial. and she won't talk to Colt. Colt is extremely stressed. He's not going to court with her because he may be called as a witness and have to testify against her. Debbie thinks that it's best if Larissa gets deported. Of course, you think it's best for your boyfriend's wife to get deported. Of course. Larissa says that Coty has never been arrested, so he doesn't understand how she feels, and that jail is the coldest place in the world. And Coty just hopes that Larissa forgives him. And that's the end of their story. This is the second time that they've ended with Coty and Larissa, and this is the second time that they've left it on a cliffhanger, okay? But one thing I do want to know, because I did see the previews for the next episode, and I'm trying to figure out, I do still have nail polish right here. I'm trying to figure out why in the hell was Debbie walking in to the courthouse like she was gonna be a part of the trial. Debbie, you better sit your old ass in that damn car or give me some guy. Oh, no, y'all can't give me no money. Because I'm like, damn, Larissa can't call no Uber? Apparently not. They didn't. Nah. They can't. You can't give me a prepaid card with $15 on. Not 15. You can't give me a prepaid card with $50 on there? Damn. Last but not least, we see what you said and Sierra. Okay, Sierra. So Sierra is mad because Pedro isn't taking responsibility for punching her brother in the face or kicking the food off the table. Now, I would be very mad that you did punch my brother in the face, but I think I'd be a little bit more upset that all that good ass, perfectly fine food, you decided to take your loafer and kick it off the table. Them's fighting words, okay? Okay? And if I was Sierra, I would take my ass right down to the Dominican Republic, knock on his mama's door, walk in there while they eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and put my foot right on that damn table and kick everything off. A feast for a feast. Chantel says that she's the one trying, and Pedro is the one who Pedro isn't trying. And Pedro says that we shouldn't move to Savannah because it's not going to fix our situation. And he says that he wants to go back to the Dominican Republic. And Chantel is worried that if he goes back to the Dominican Republic, he may not come back. But at the same time, it's like, Pedro, if you want to go your ass to the Dominican Republic, go. And don't come back. Chantel's mother calls while they're in the car. Chantel is like, hey, Ma, you on speaker? It's me and Pedro. We in the car. Pedro says nothing. Her mother is like, y'all want to come to Thanksgiving? Pedro says nothing. So then Chantel is like, Pedro sleep, but I'll let him know when he wake up. If I'll ask him if he wants to come to dinner. So they hang up from Chantel's mother, and Chantel is like, why would you put me in that position where I will have to say that you sleep? And Pedro's like, because I don't want to talk to your motherfucking family. One thing that Pedro has not done, I don't know, because I can't remember exactly what happened when they got into the argument, but I do think that Sierra is not thinking about this correctly. Pedro was defending his family, or his wife, because the rumors. Pedro was defending his family, and you were defending what's his name? River was defending his family. So Pedro would feel as though he needs an apology from your family because you came at his sister, and I would see why you think your family needs an apology. And another thing I didn't like is, please, Chantel, don't act like you and his family are just the closest things. You're not. You called his sister a fuck ass, bitch ass, hoe ass slut. Like, you said all those cuss words. You can't come back from that sometimes. So y'all just gonna have to, deal with this. But whatever. Pedro says in his confessional, why in the hell would I want to go spend Thanksgiving with Chantel's family? Last time I seen Chantel's mother, she tried to call immigration on me. And they rolled that clip, and Chantel's mother in her broken Spanish. Nicole and Pedro is muy malo para es familia. Nicole y Pedro es muy malo para es familia. Immigration. I'm sorry. Immigration. And I'm like, oh God. When I tell you they get on my damn nerves, I know I'm crouched down so y'all really can't see me, but when I say they get on my damn nerves, I mean it. Okay? I mean it. Like what? Or muy mal. Like what? What? Pedro says he's not, and plus, in the Dominican Republic, Thanksgiving is not a holiday. So Pedro ain't really doing nothing wrong, by saying, I'm not going over there. Like, I don't need to go over there. He said, I'm gonna sit my ass right down in front of my computer and I'm gonna play my video games. And I said, you better do it, because there's been a many of holiday that I haven't gone with my husband over his family's house. Because you know what? Sometimes I don't want to go over there for every single motherfucking holiday that there ever was. Okay? I don't. And that's my prerogative. And I was really siding with Pedro because I'm like, damn, I mean, I ain't never kicked nothing off of a Thanksgiving table before. No, I haven't. But at the same time, damn, can a nigga just play some Sims? Can she relax? Can she watch something on TV? Damn. Next we see Chantel, or Sierra. Sierra walks into an abandoned building to talk to her brother, River, who is recording a demo because he is a rapper. They have this long conversation about River says that, he tried to basically defend his sister's honor, and it felt like he did that as a waste because his sister is still with Pedro, and Chantel is like, well, I'm married to him, so if that was anybody else, yeah, it would have been a different situation, but that's my husband, blah blah blah, I love him, all that dumb shit. Chantel says that Pedro needs to fight. Chantel says that Pedro needs to apologize for the fight. Chantel also says that she doesn't want her brother to distance himself from her. And River says that things can't go back to the way that they were, but he didn't say that to her. He said that to the camera. He said things can't go back to the way that they are because you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't respect you. And until she wakes up, things won't change. And River says that he needs some time before he's able to be buddy-buddy with Chantel again. I feel like Chantel isn't hearing what... she's not communicating effectively to Pedro, and she's not hearing what Pedro's saying. Pedro, in my opinion, does not feel any type of guilt, any type of anything for what he did. And he may feel, some guilt, but that's not his first emotion. Pedro was defending his family just as you were defending your family. And I think that you sit up here and you say, I want him to apologize to my family, but yet I've never heard you open up your mouth. Or maybe she did open up her mouth and say that she wants Pedro to apologize to her family, to Pedro, but I don't remember her saying that. So you saying all of this stuff to your family, you continuously letting your family into your damn life. Of course they're going to open up their mouth and have an opinion on every little thing that your ass do. So in the next scene, Chantel is about to go to Thanksgiving dinner. Chantel says that she isn't forcing him to come, but she thinks he should come as a man, and she just wants to have a normal relationship with her family and Pedro. And if he would come and apologize about what happened, then, that could be some growth. He says that, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to go. And Chantel is like, but it's about family. And he's like, well, maybe I don't feel like I'm a part of your family. Pedro says in the confessional that I never received an apology from them, blah, 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 which my whole point. Pedro thinks that he deserves an apology. Sierra thinks that her family, Sierra, not Sierra. Sierra thinks that her family deserves an apology, and no one is talking. No one is communicating. Okay, they're only just using their foot to knock over delicious food onto the floor. God. Anyway, so Sierra gets to her parents' house. They're like, where's Pedro? She's like, Pedro's not here. They're like, oh, he should have came. He should have celebrated family. Even though after after Chantel just said that there is no Dominican Republic holiday that is Thanksgiving. Well, he should still come and celebrate family. And I just got so annoyed because I'm like, y'all dumb. Y'all are dumbass Americans. You're dumbass Americans doing dumbass stuff. Shut the hell up. So then they sit down to eat, and they start talking about, Chantel started running her mouth like, Pedro want to go back to the Dominican Republic, but he don't want me to go. And then everybody is like, well, that means that he's hiding something, something gotta be amiss. Her mother says that maybe he's taking steroids because his face was puffy. Then she bring out the damn taser and she like meets Shocky. And at that moment I was like, this shit gotta be fake. And she said, it's the vitamin D that you don't get in milk. And I don't understand what that means. Does being tased give you vitamin D? So, is it cold because it's the sun? Can somebody tell me? Because I'm confused. Chantel then says that I think that Pedro is scared to face the music and scared to own up to what he did. And I don't think that's Pedro. I don't think Pedro is scared to face any music. And he definitely ain't scared to knock shit off your fucking family's table. So he's definitely not afraid to say what the fuck he needs to say. I just think that Pedro is not trying to apologize. And that's pissing me off because Chantel is hearing something that she wants to hear. Okay. Pedro is saying what he's saying. And he's not like deviating from that. So it's craziness to me. So then her family is like, well, if he go to the Dominican Republic, then we can show up there because we can be anywhere that we can be anywhere because we have passports. That don't even matter, boo boo, blah blah, whatever. And I guess that's how their story ends. And look, I get that Pedro knocked down that damn table. I get it. But at the same time, and I get that he put his hand in your mother's face and told your mother to shut up, and that ain't cool. And you should have slapped that nigga in the face just off that alone. But at the end of the day, if I was Pedro, I'd be sick of it. I'd be sick of the shit that you saying. I'd be sick of the shit that you are saying. Sick of the shit that I have to deal with and your parents being in all of our relationship. And the only reason why this is like this is because you lied to your parents and didn't tell them that this man was coming over to marry you and not on no student work visa. So at the end of the day, guess whose fault it is? It's yours, Sierra. It's yours. So, y'all, I'm done with this. I done did this for 41 darn minutes. But I'm going to try to cut it down, okay, y'all? If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You can, if you like, you can support my Patreon. I am going to be more active on there starting very soon. You all can visit my website for custom earrings and homemade earrings. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see,